bullshit. That's all you hear about. Or at least that's what I hear about all the time nowadays, is this fucking civil war. And that's the biggest fucking joke I ever heard. Because it's the people that are behind our governments that want the civil war. The reason they want the civil war is because they don't want a fucking revolution. Same fucking thing, division again. That's why civil war is being pushed. You see it in movies now. You hear it all over TV and in the podcasts and all that shit. All the politicians are talking about it like, oh, it's a real problem. But it was planned again. Around 2008 when we did the Occupy Wall Street. We almost had them. They decided to divide us, and they decided that martial law is preferable. Complete control is preferable. But in order to justify that kind of shit, you need civil unrest. You can't just, throw tanks on every street corner and expect people to bow down. But if you let crime get out of hand, and if you make the people scared and desperate enough to the point where they're begging for fucking troops on every corner and tanks on every corner, well, there you go. Then they ask for it, Pretty fucking simple and pretty fucking clever. But yeah, that's what's going on. That's why you hear the Civil War shit, because they need unrest. They need some kind of unrest. And Civil War is a lot more preferable to revolution. What the fuck? So that's what they're doing. And I doubt that even like a real Civil War will pop off. It'll be just enough for the cameras to catch, just enough for the news cameras and the podcasters to catch. To make it seem like it's a thing that's just fucking prevalent throughout the entire country. That'll be enough to justify it. Yeah, man. Revolution is what's needed. Civil war is what they want. And that's okay. That's okay, because I think we'll probably lose either way. I think it's pretty inevitable now. It's not even just our country, and that's how you know it's not even like it has nothing to do with the governments. I think the governments don't have any power anymore. I think there's some shit behind the governments running them all, and I don't know if it's just corporations, man. I think it's something fucking worse. We won't get into that. That sounds stupid enough as it is. This is me talking, smoking. I don't even know if we could pull off a revolution at this point if we wanted to. I think the power is already so top heavy that the only way it's gonna fall is basically just kind of under its own weight. All it needs to do is just go out of balance a little bit. Right over. Because that's also what happens. I don't think you even have to. I don't want to say it's like organic, because it does require effort. It does require people to take action, but for nations and countries and shit like that to fall, that's totally natural. That's inevitable. Everything has a lifespan. Every fucking thing has a lifespan. Some are just longer than others. So you could just wait it out. If you can live long enough, but that's probably not going to happen. I think revolution is the only answer. At this point, it's either revolution or civil war. And civil war would be, again, fake. It would be what they wanted it to be, what they orchestrated. Again, the power behind the governments have orchestrated civil war because they saw revolution coming a decade ago, a decade and a half ago, almost 2 decades ago. They saw it coming, scared the shit out of them, and they've been actively trying to fix the problem ever since. And the ultimate solution will be complete power. And to do that, they're going to have to. They need us to fuck around, man. They need us to act up to justify it. And that's it's going to happen too, because it seems to me like everybody's fucking falling for it. Like, holy shit, how stupid can you be?